Every season is welcomed by great animes, and this season is no exception. I enjoy the lineup as many of the summer animes aligns with my taste. The season contains amazing sequels as well as brand new animes. Firstly, let's discuss the sequels. Overlord, Rent a Girlfriend and Danmachi are the recommendations I like to give for a casual watch. They are not the greatest of all time, but they are excellent time pass material. The animes that are a must watch in the summer season in terms of sequels are Maid in Abyss, The Devil is a Part-Timer, Classroom of the Elite, and Shadow's House. Maid in Abyss is one of the best fantasies I have ever seen. The world it introduces to us is so rememberable and the writing leaves a mark in your heart. As our main cast progresses deeper in the abyss, the world becomes more vibrant, adding lots of colors to the story. It's remarkable what this anime brought in such little screen time. I have been sad and happy watching this anime. Next up is Devil is a Part-Timer and Classroom of the Elite. How poetic for both of them to announce their season 2 at the same season. Thinking back to when I was a new weeb, I always wished for a new season for No Game No Life, Devil is a Part-Timer and Classroom of the Elite. It is such a happy moment for me to get 2 from the 3. The Devil is a Part-Timer is a good but not great anime. It is a reverse isekai anime that shows the demon lord coping with the modern human society. Speaking of human society, Classroom of the Elite keeps blowing me away with its themes. Ayano Koji is becoming one of my favorite protagonists of all time. Season 2 is way better than Season 1. Ayano Koji's evilness is always a joy to witness. I have made a video dedicated to the Classroom of the Elite because I do appreciate its writing. The final sequel of the summer season I recommend watching is Shadow's House. It saddens me so much to see this gem be underrated. I watched this anime on a whim and I am very glad I gave it a chance. Amongst the new animes I have watched, it has steadily closed the gap to the best. For me, it is not the characters that I love, it's the vibe it emulates. Shadow's House has thriller and innocence mixed into it, creating very entertaining scenarios. If you love Promised Neverland, you will love Shadow's House. Now, we discuss the new animes of the season. Let's start it with my least favorites first. They are Soredemo Ayumu and Isekai Ojisan. The premise of Isekai Ojisan is very unique. It revolves around our main protagonist who recently met his Isekai Ojisan. Ojisan was in a coma, but while in the coma, he got isekai'd. This story is like a biography of Ojisan with the narrator being the main character. It is a new angle given to the isekai genre, however, the story has not captivated me yet. Another anime I have not enjoyed that much is Soredemo Ayumu. To be honest, if it were not for Takagi-san, I probably would never have watched this anime. It has identical characters to Teaching Master Takagi-san, but the chemistry found in Takagi-san is missing in this anime. Takagi-san is one of my favorite slice of life because of Nishikata and Takagi-san's interactions. And Ayumu and Senpai have many interactions as well, but it is nowhere the same as in Takagi-san. However, another anime in the romance category from this summer that I highly recommend is Engage Kiss. Engage Kiss is such a great anime. At first, it seemed to be another typical ecchi anime with kisses to hook the horny, but episode 4 changed my thoughts on it. See, in Engage Kiss, a person has to sacrifice something to gain access to the powers of demons. What the MC sacrifices for that power is, in my eyes, more painful than losing a limb. It pleasantly surprised me because I did not expect this to be a thought-provoking anime. I won't say what the MC sacrifices for his goals because it should be witnessed by watching the anime. Also, the animation is top-notch. The characters are illustrated so beautifully. Even Earrings of Ayano is so pretty. Their eyes are hypnotizing, pulling you closer to the world that is Engage Kiss. A solid recommendation by me. The next recommendation that I want to give is the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. This is one of those animes that sparks childhood innocence inside you. It is not an award-winning anime, but all media should not be judged by its accolades. Kirishima is the coolest character of this season and was dubbed a demon because of his ruthlessness. The Yakuza's first lieutenant never shows any mercies to his opponents. However, by meeting Yaeka, he becomes more grounded than before. We see a person reliving his childhood through a child. This kind of anime is always loved by me, as I always strive to be childlike but never childish. Yaeka is such a cute child, and Kirishima and her interactions are wholesome to a T. Another good slice of life to recommend. Okay, from this point forth, let's discuss other new summer anime by their waifus. Firstly, Maid waifus. You qualify as a weeb when you have watched a lot of Maid animes. The summer season provides an equally good Maid show. My recently hired Maid is Suspicious is a fun, wholesome anime. I do not have to say much about this anime as it caters to a particular group of people. Next up are the stepsisters. I have delved into the Imoto trope, but it was never a deep dive. However, My Stepmom Daughter Is My Ex is in my top 3 in that genre. I never expected it to be this entertaining. It was genuinely funny and I found myself laughing out to it. Imoto is an overly done trope, but this anime stands firmly amongst its peers. Another rabbit hole genre is the fangs. I am a Call of the Night manga reader, and as soon as I read the first few chapters, I knew it will be the talk of the town. This was the manga that made me delve deeper into fangs. I do not know what it is, but the fangs of Nazuna hit differently. It made me change from a non-fang lover into a fang lover. And the fangs are not the only thing I love over this show. The way I see knights change forever after watching this anime. It romanticizes knights so beautifully. I love how it makes me forget real life problems and witness how the story unfolds. After the fang rabbit hole, the last rabbit hole of the summer season is the master slave genre. Firstly, let's discuss Vermeil in Gold. This is a great time pass anime. The main character and the story are mid. However, Vermeil carries this show. Her presence is a ray of sunshine in this anime. Oh, how would I sell my soul to Vermeil? It was such a fun watch, but it's nowhere near the level of Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. I am also a manga reader of this anime, and let me tell you, this anime is the best ecchi ever. One thing authors get wrong in that genre is you do not have to show them every time. Sometimes only hinting at it is the right move, and Isekai Ojisan does an amazing job at it. While reading the manga, the first few chapters were a pain to read through, but when Roxanne is bought by Michio, this manga turned into something special. Roxanne is my 4th favorite waifu of all time. Usually, I do not become genuinely jealous from an anime, but goddamn was I jealous while reading this manga. The anime has covered nothing yet. When you see jealous Roxanne, Nirvana will come to you. In most cases, I do not recommend ecchi to my peers, but I made my friends read this manga because it was that good in my eyes. I have nothing but praises for this anime. Meikyu is an ecchi and isekai done right. The world is basic, but Roxanne is the foundation of this anime, solo carrying everything. For the anime onlys, wait till the second slave, Seri, comes to the story. Isekai Meikyu de Harem o was my final recommendation from this season, and it marks the end of the list. I would say Classroom of the Elite and Isekai Meikyu de Harem o are my favorites of this season. I tried to watch every anime from the season, but I did not have the time to watch everything. If you feel that another anime is deserving on this list, put it in the comments and I will further expand my dungeon. Thank you for watching. This will be Dungeon signing out.